All right, let's talk about this first story right here. Wife divorces husband for being too good. All right. There's a story that I'm looking at on, it's actually called Tori.ng. Okay. I'm going to read and then we'll talk for a few minutes. Now, today I have quite a bit to cover, so I have to make sure that I am paying attention to time. So sorry, I'll turn on my alarm. Good. All right, so this story says, according to her, she never found him attractive, but simply agreed to marry him at the time, thinking he was everything. Hold on one second. Let me just put this on the screen. Okay, good. Thinking he was everything she wanted in her life. A woman has divorced her husband because he's a good guy. All right, so again, there's one reason why I'm going to cover the three stories I'll cover before we get to the main topic today. There's only one reason, okay? Is to satisfy your urge for this kind of stories, okay? I know somehow, you're there's a lot of stories like this out there. Yes, they are, but it doesn't have to be your story. And it's very unlikely that these are your stories. But just in case it's your story, the same rules apply. Anyway, let's keep going. A woman has divorced her husband because he's a good guy. According to the lady, her husband of 2 years failed to make her happy despite being a good guy. According to the lady, her husband of 2 years failed to make her happy despite being a good guy. The woman, identified as Mini F Baby on Facebook, took to the platform to detail her reason for dumping her husband. In her words, and I quote, "I spent 2 years of my life unhappy with this man. I've been in denial about my desires for women, and I'm ready to live in my truth. I was never attracted to this man. I never fell in love with this man. Ouch. My husband was just a good guy that I felt I needed, but I never wanted him. And I don't give a F what anyone thinks about me. I'm choosing me and my happiness. I'm much prettier when I smile, and a smile is something this man never gave me. I filed the divorce." Now, sharing a photo with her new partner, who is a woman, she revealed that it was an instant feeling of butterfly, like she have never felt in the last 2 years. And I quote, "I've been with my husband for 2 years and I never smiled. The day I seen you at the truck stop in mobile filing that 18 wheeler up, I instantly felt butterflies. Baby, in 1 month, you gave me a feeling that a man couldn't give me in 2 years. I'm tired of hiding my true self. I want you to know I'm ready to walk away from my marriage and spend my life with you. I love you, woman." She had it. All right. Okay. So this is a report on Tori NG. I'm coming to the chat in a second. Pardon me. Hold on one second. This is a story on Tori.ng. Let's see here. Let me make this okay. All right. Apparently, this is the new lover. All right. Let me come to the chat. Let's see what's going on in the chat. The chat. This thing is saying I've lost connection. Anyway, welcome, Jaisha. Isha, good to see you. Who else is there? Sparkleberry said, "Good guy versus evil guy." All right, all right, all right. Let me see here. Let me see what else is going on here. All right, I definitely want to dissect this story. I want us to dissect it. There's a lot more to it than just the fact that she fell in love with a woman. You know, there's a lot more to it. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let me see here. Okay. All right, let's do that. All right, so I'm just gonna analyze what she said real quick. A couple of things that I want to point out there. She said, "I spent 2 years of my life unhappy with this man." That's usually an exaggeration. Anytime anybody says something like that, it's usually some form of exaggeration, but it's not necessarily a lie. Okay, uh, what you can just think of it as that person is speaking from a place of emotions, feelings, right? Just feelings. That's what that is. And oftentimes, she's probably highlighting the emotions that she feels the most, right? I've been in denial about my desires for women, and I've tried. I'm ready to live in my truth. I was never attracted to this man. The word never, if you see the word never or always, right, it's one of two things. Okay, let me calm down a little bit. It's one of two things. It's either that person is just straight up evil, or they're exaggerating from a place of emotions. We all do that. Okay. Okay. So I was never attracted to this man. Yeah, right. Um, attraction, maybe attraction is possible. There's some people out there that will marry people that they are not attracted to, but um, the word never is just doesn't make sense. Even if somebody was convincing you to like this guy, right? Even if all they were doing is convincing you to like this guy, and you were kind of like, it's not that bad looking, and you're then like, yeah, then that makes the never thing inaccurate. It's a lie. Okay, something was there. There was some kind of value that you found that made you decide to settle for less, I guess you want to call it, but it's just not accurate. But again, I get it. You have to pay attention. The feelings are truth, okay, and that's what you need to pay attention to. Perception becomes reality, right? So that's what you have to pay attention to. So if somebody wakes up and they start to feel this way, why would you want to stay married to them, right? So you have to let it go. She said, I never fell in love with this man. Okay, as soon as you find out, you need to let it go. My husband was just a good guy that I felt I needed, but I never wanted him. All right, so she stayed married to him out of pity. That's sad. I don't give a F what anyone thinks about me. Okay. If you have to say that, you do care. If you ever have to say that out loud like that, you care.
Don't care. Don't.
Now, you might not care about the same things, but there's something you care about. Yeah, good guy. Oh, that's what they said. Oh. So now, woman, now him be the option. Yes. So now the woman, oh, she wants woman now. She's going from, she's going from a man to a woman. Hold on 1 second. There you go. Aha. She's going from a man to a woman. So the word never or always, if you use that in your delivery, there's a good chance you're exaggerating from a place of emotions. Not necessarily a lie. Not that you mean to tell a lie, but you're caught up in some kind of emotions. It could also be an infatuation. Maybe somehow she thinks it's going to be better on the other side right now. But bottom line is that when people run away from their problems in this way, it's their shadow. It follows them everywhere they go. So your own, if somebody comes to you as a man and they say this to you, your own is to let them go. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. Okay. Don't try to convince them to stay or any of that nonsense. It's going to backfire. Okay, especially if you're able to convince them. You're basically just cooking your own breakfast. Or if I could more, that's what you're doing. You're cooking it more. It's gonna hurt even more when she finally decides that it's over. So don't. It doesn't matter if she's lying or not. Somebody is expressing this. Don't convince them to stay. Let them go. I'm much prettier. She said, I'm much prettier. Okay, my husband is just a good guy. I don't. So if you're getting with somebody just because you have pity for them, may God forgive you. Because again, your true feelings will one day show up. I'm much prettier when I smile, and a smile is something this man never gave me. I filed the divorce. No human being should be responsible for the smile on your face. Right? The only thing that tells me is that this is a very weak human being, and they're probably just about to show another person's daughter Shege. And what we've seen in some studies is that it's actually worse when they are of the same gender. It gets worse. But we're not going to speculate. We're just going to look at this and say, hey, if this ever happens to you, let it go. Now, for her, she's the one talking, right? For her, she wants to go. It's not the end of the world, go. But at least can you please release the gentleman, release him into the world so that he can go and find love and find happiness somewhere else, But no, you're not going to just blame him for your inability to be able to smile. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I've been with my husband for 2 years and I never smiled. It's because you couldn't smile. It's because you're not capable of smiling. It's not his fault that he couldn't make you smile. Or listen, it's not his fault that he couldn't make you smile. Okay? You have something deeper going on. The day I seen you at the truck stop in mobile filing, that 18-wheeler instantly felt butterflies. What that is you're probably comparing what you couldn't have or what you didn't have to what you already have. We all do that to a large extent, right? See finish, right? That's the comparison thing going on there. So basically what you have, you're delusional. That's what it is. Just wait. With time, the truth will reveal itself. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I've been okay, yeah. So, baby, in 1 month, you gave me a feeling that a man couldn't give me. It's only feelings. Feelings don't last. Feelings will do that to you, right? You can get a feeling just by looking at the person. They call it love at first sight. Yeah, right. But yeah, some people have that, right? So, in fact, that it took 1 month, I'm surprised. For somebody so weak, it took 1 month for someone else to put a smile on your face. Usually, people that see the grass as greener on the other side, they usually can just see. They're like, I'm happy because this one doesn't make me smile. Like, right? Because again, it's a matter of time. They will collect.
Sorry.
Just let them go. And please, when you're letting them go, you have to walk away and mean it. You have to walk. You're not doing no contact, stupid nonsense, no contact to Loshikokon. You walk away and you mean it in this moment. Because that's the best way you can demonstrate that you value yourself. If you do anything outside of that, you lack self-respect. It's like no wonder. Okay. I'm tired of hiding my true self. No, you should never hide your true self. Go for it. After all, we all take risk in life, right? Go for it. I'm tired of hiding my true self. I want you to know I'm ready to walk away from my marriage and spend my life with you. I love you, woman. She had it. All right. If you noticed yesterday, we covered the story of Tamar Braxton and Jeremy Robinson. And we found out that she was actually married to the dude for 61 days. So, okay, so she was married the first. Let me see if I can find that thing real quick. Let's see here. I posted something earlier on in the backstage. I think I can still find it. There you go. All right. Look at this. So Tamar Braxton was married to somebody. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Married to some guy, 2001 to 2003. Uh-oh. What's going on here? It's okay. Anyway, 2001 to 2003. As you guys can, hopefully you can see on the screen. Let's see. Is it showing? I hope so. Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm trying to see it, but let me. Okay, I know why. Let me close this page. All right, so there you go. 2001 to 2003, married to another dude, Vince. The most popular marriage that we know with 2008, 2019. And then the most recent one right now, she was married to this white guy. You know how some people are saying white men are just better. Yeah, right. It's not just white men, they say that too. They always think that something else is better. The grass always seems greener on the other side. It's not always that way. Some people don't need to be together. Don't get me wrong. Okay. But I'm telling you, majority of these cases are situations where people are running away from their own problems. That's what you're looking at. Okay. That's majority of these cases. All right. These are incompetent people that don't want to do the necessary work and they want to run away from their problems. All right. They will collect and it will get worse and worse. Now, we've already shared some results of some studies with you before that up to 75% of second and third marriages end up in the same potopoto because it's the same person. Your shadow follows you everywhere. When I tell people, say, hey, you attract who you are. They're like, what do you mean? What about people that unfortunate things happen to? You see, these are the problems. You don't even have People that say things like that, they even lack simple comprehension. Context, contextualizing issues, they struggle. It's like no wonder, right? 61 days. I didn't even know that she was even married to this guy, but she ended up marrying this dude. So again, people like this that want to run away from their problem, let them run, let them go. Okay, if you happen to be on the receiving end of this type of situation, let them go. And for you that you feel strongly like you're making the right decision, I'm with you. Please take the risk. Life is only but once, right? You only live once. YOLO, right? Do you knock yourself out? Okay, do what you got to do. But here's what you learned. Here's something that you can learn. And the lesson here is that lasting joy, there's no one momentary feelings. I feel like you never, there's no one feeling anything that can give you lasting joy. It does not exist. Okay, anything that's worthwhile takes time. That is true across the board. It doesn't matter what we're talking about in life. Anything that's worthwhile will take time. You have to, in order for it to work, you have to work. Okay, the thing will not work if you don't do the work. All right, and that is a good thing. That's what separates the losers from the winners, right? That's what separates the losers from the winners. So I don't know the details of their story. She could be telling the truth. What I'm asking her to do is please go, please release that man so he can go and find joy. Please, if you're the man in this type of situation, let it go. Do not try to convince this person. The idea that the man is just too good is just cap. It's nonsense. It's rubbish.
Stop the cap.
Okay? It's a lie.
Apa, you lie. Sabi lie.
That man is not perfect. That's not relevant to what we're talking about here. The fact that he's a good person is completely irrelevant. Okay? It's the lack of accountability here. Right? That I smell, that I don't know for sure. But I know something for sure. Jumping from one relationship to another, dealing without healing, you will. I just told you the Tema story now. You collect.
Sorry, yo.
There's no way around it. It's just the way it works in life. Sparkleberry says, shout out to Sparkleberry. Thank you for being here. I see you today. You're live with us. No one can give you what you do not possess. She has somewhat unrealistic expectations. Absolutely. If she's unable to find her own inner joy, her current partner will be history before you know it. Yes, that's the way it works, right? We don't manufacture smile or joy or happiness for other people. We can help you make it better. In a good relationship, we can help each other magnify it. But you have to have something first to work with, Welcome, Babes Wind. Good to see you. 61 days, yes. 61 days. But let me wrap that up real quick. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Join the conversation. What do you think? She should just go and find happiness, right? You only live but once. Let me know what your thoughts are. And hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I will be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.